Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about the bases. So this is, I believe, week 5 of the Deck the Year collab going on YouTube here, and it is hosted by Penny's Craft Creations. I'll have everybody linked down in the description box just like last week. Thank you for all of the kind words. I'm happy to be crafting again. But let's get right into this video. So I travel a lot these days, and that has a lot to do with my second job, if you will. I'm an eBay reseller, so we do take a lot of trips, and I use those trips to thrift inventory. So while I'm thrifting in the downtime, I do like to carry an art bag with me, and ATCs are usually my go-to, smaller projects, more portable projects. So this past week I focused a lot on building bases for cards. The beautiful thing about mixed media is that 9 times out of 10 you're gonna cover the base in various mediums. I mean, that's what mixed media is. So it really doesn't matter to me what I start with as far as how that project is going to go. I'm a very fluid creator, so even if I start out with one goal, it usually morphs into something better sometimes. But even if I start out with, say, a Valentine's theme, it doesn't always end in Valentine's. So I wanted to show you some of the bases that I've created so that I can continue those this weekend. I may just do more bases. I may go ahead and create more cards that we'll see next week, but I wanted to show you some of my organization tools and kind of my thought process behind that when I'm traveling. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. We'll get right into it. So one of the first things I did when I created my craft cart, we'll go through a craft cart tour later as a separate video, but I keep a craft cart here beside me. This is my work from home station. It's also our eBay room, so it serves dual purposes, and I have to be super organized, which is a huge task because it is such a small area that I have. So this desk is usually where I do my primary job, which is medical billing and coding. So I have a glass mat that I don't use anymore, just because of having to take it up and down, up and down, up and down. I use a rubber mat from Temu, and that's usually what I just spread out here and create on. But at Dollar Tree, I found these little crayon boxes and made it ugly. I tried to take the sticker off, but this is usually what I hold my playing cards in, and I threw some bases in here. So these are just bases that I created. They are Valentine's themed, but I had some of the rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree that I got a long time ago, and they were really cute. So I just used, I gessoed the card bases with just white gesso, and then did the transfers on top. So that's one set that I have, and again, yes, these are love-themed transfers, but they don't have to end that way. So I went ahead and inked all the edges in archival ink black on those. So we have those done. Then the other thing I had in my stash was this little journaling note card that I got from Frank Garcia's studio when I purchased the Dolce collection. So this is an older collection, and I don't use journaling cards ever. So I thought that I would try to use some of these up, and I used the Hobby Lobby ATC cards, which are quite flimsy, as the bases, but I wanted to test them out. And then I just covered them with the journaling cards. So there's 4 more here that are ready to be finished. I do have some ephemera left from this collection, so these will likely be Dolce themed ATCs. They've not been inked, they've not been gessoed, nothing. They're just simply the bases. So I can go any way with this project. And the good thing about Prima, and it is my preferred paper to use, the good thing about Prima is that a lot of their collections do match, so you can pick and choose what you put together. So that's that base. Then I have these plastic containers. I got them from Michael's when I was doing primarily paper crafts. And guys, I'll be real, I got rid of probably 90% of my paper crafting supplies. I had a huge yard sale where I was just giving stuff away. Fill a bag, fill a box, whatever, for $5, and people went nuts over it. So I got rid of a lot of my supplies, but I knew with storage containers that continuing in mixed media, I would need these at some point, so I stashed them away. And when I put my ATC cart together, I decided to pull them out. So this one I just use for ATCs that are ready to go. They're already packaged in their plastic cellophane bags, and they're ready for trade. So I know if someone reaches out to me and wants to swap a particular card that I already have made, I just grab it from here, and I'm not searching, you know, through albums or whatever. This is just the most economical storage solution that I have right now. Again, I do swaps, so if anybody is interested in swapping any of my ATCs, just email me. I'll leave my email in the description box below. And if you're interested in a small swap of ATC cards, then you can hit me up and we can go from there. So that is that plastic container. The other plastic containers here that I have, I'm pulling them over with one hand. I also use these plastic containers for ongoing projects because I'm not a one woman, theme creator. I am usually creating different things at different times, all at the same time, if that makes any sense. I'm very random when it comes to how I create. So when I have a theme nailed down, I will put them in these containers. So this top one, a little sneak peek, my favorite band is Deftones, and I had an extra CD insert that I cut up, and I made cards for the band, totally out of the box, and I'm still working on this because I kind of got a little bit of a block going. So, but I know if I want to go back to this project in particular, it's in this container. Anything that I have that's going with it is right here, ready to go when I want to work on it. So that'll go with me this weekend in case inspiration hits. This next one has a few bases in it, and it has information about a birthday collab, not a birthday collab, a birthday challenge that I'm going to do with Sabrina, and she is here on YouTube. I don't think she's in this collab, but so the theme is a birthday card ATC and a St. Patty's theme. So I pulled a few things out of my stash that I can morph into St. Patty's Day. So there's a lot of Tim Holtz in this one. And then I did use more of the Dolce collection for the base of the birthday one. And again, I'm going to pull the ephemera that I have out, and we're going to use that to complete that birthday challenge. And then in here I had, someone gifted me this Prima collection, and I think it's called Farmhouse. So I had a few bits of larger paper pieces, and I had a few bits of ephemera. And I went ahead and inked everything up and made bases. I had a little scrap of lace and I put those on all of the bases. I inked all of the edges of the playing cards, and I added a metal embellishment, and we've sprayed these with some Tim Holtz mica spray, and I've used Prima wax on some of the metal pieces. So these are ready to go. If I wanted to add flowers, you know, whatever else I come up with, there's a bunch of these. So if I decide this weekend that I want to add some more, then I will. And it's all right here, contained, so that I can grab it and basically go with it. So there is that one. And then last, this is the bee collection that we are working on. Everything is in here. I'm putting most of them together. I'm leaving one undone so that we can do it together. I'll probably film that video this weekend while I'm away. But it has everything that I need as far as the flowers are already done. Yeah, everything is in here. I have some wax seals that I made. Some jimmies that we're going to do, and everything is cut and prepared and ready to go. These on top are the little Roman numeral stickers that I'm using on them. So again, everything is contained in this little box and ready to go when I'm prepared to work on it. So that is the video for this week, all about the bases. Again, I don't craft one particular theme at a time for these videos. I'm doing multiples of all themes, and whatever strikes my fancy, and whatever time I have to work on these is just how it goes these days. So I maximize what little time I have, and while in some ways I'm very meticulous and particular, in other ways I'm very all over the place. So this type of crafting, you know, just kind of fits my personality and the time constraints that I have these days. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I am so happy to be back on YouTube. I'm so happy to be sharing my art with everyone again. I missed that about this community. So again, I appreciate all the kind words. And I will see you guys hopefully in another video this week. I'll be making some short videos, so I hope to see you guys there, and I will catch you guys next week in the Deck the Year, hashtag Deck the Year collab. So I'll see you guys then. Much love.